So we enjoyed those lights and we just got home and look at what we found. A cardboard on the ground with icing and candy beads. What was that?
Well guys, we're back with another renovation of an apartment. We're not really renovating this one, we're mostly just cleaning it up and filling in some nail holes, cleaning it, making it look nice, maybe a little bit of paint and stuff on a few of the walls. So not a huge renovation like the last one, but we're hoping to get this done very, very soon so that we can hopefully rent it out before Christmas, because we're getting ready to leave to go to Kansas soon. So I'm trying to get it done before we leave for Kansas. Hammer, which we need. Knife, which we need. Caulking, which we need. Cutting just the tip off. And the reason we're cutting just the tip off is because I don't want the bead to be very big. The reason we don't want it too big is because if it's too big, we have a problem getting into the little holes in the wall for the nails. So like, look at this nail hole right here. See how little, well actually it's actually considered a big hole compared to the one right next to it here that's really small. But this hole, if the bead is small, it'll go right in and you'll have little access at the end. However, like this one, if your bead was big, then this would just basically smear on top instead of going into the actual hole and filling it. Which is what we want to do, is we want to fill the hole in, and then when we paint it over, it shows basically nothing there. But we got a bunch of holes to fill, and I think what we're going to do with this one is going to be the same as the last one, where we fill in all the grooves. So where there's a groove, you can kind of see the groove up in here. We're going to fill it in with caulking because we're just going to repaint it and basically seal this so that it doesn't get dirt and stuff into it and start pulling away from the wall and stuff. Because like, I mean, even someone that has like a shelving unit here or something, if it gets caught on this, it'll pull this right off. So we want to make sure that it's sealed up so nothing gets in and nothing can kind of break it. Same thing with the windows here. We're going to fill this in just so it doesn't get dirt in it and stuff, and it looks really nice from the last one. If you saw the last apartment we did, I filled in these holes too, and then we ended up painting it, and you would have never known that it was even there. So it looked really, really nice once we painted it. So we're gonna do the same thing with this one. Next thing we gotta do, put the caulk in the caulk gun, get it loaded up and ready, and then what we're gonna do for the holes is actually tap them in with a hammer. That way the hole is filled in and you don't have a bump out. Whenever you fill the hole with caulk and then paint it, you won't have a little bump out. So we want to make sure we pound the bumps in so that it's level and flush with the wall, and then we'll fill it with caulk. So to have a better example of what I was talking about, right here this hole has, I don't know if you can see it on the thing or not, but it's bumping out, and so the wall is like pulling out with it. So we want to make sure we tap those, get those flush, so this is like there's no hangover now, and then we'll fill it in with caulk. Now that it's filled in with caulk, smooth it over with our finger, make sure it's flush. You can see it bumps in a little bit, but that's fine because once it dries, it'll kind of suck in a little bit. And we'll go over it again once we're ready to paint. Alright, so we are done for the night. It's getting dark out now, and you can't really see very well, but patched all the holes, and it patched the holes in the whole house. So the whole house, the holes and stuff are done for it. You can see I already turned off most of the lights, but all of the nail holes are done now. So I think the next step is to do caulking of the grooves and everything and fill those in. And then after that, I think we're ready to paint. I'll check with my father-in-law to see what he wants to do with the paint. if he wants to just paint some rooms or all the rooms or whatever. But I think we're done for today. Tomorrow we'll probably do all of the caulking around the windows and all that stuff, all the shiplap, try to get all that done. And then I think we're good with painting. So now we're gonna go ahead and get Danielle. We gotta go to another apartment real quick to see if the gas is turned on so that the heater's running. So the reason I didn't work on this yesterday, I worked a little bit on it yesterday, but not a lot because it was freezing cold in here because the gas company shut the gas off and we couldn't run the furnace or anything, so it was like 30 some degrees in here. So anyways, we got the gas turned up back on today. This morning I came over here and with the gas guy and made sure that the gas got turned on and everything was running right. So we started the furnace and then I left for a couple hours while it kind of warmed up, came back, and now it's nice temperature in here, good temperature to work in. So, and we don't have to worry about any of the freezing pipes or anything like that. But we have to go to another apartment to make sure that they turn the gas on that, or we don't want any busted pipes from freezing and stuff, and it's getting really cold out. So we want to make sure that all of the pipes and the house basically stays warm even when there isn't anybody in it. So we're gonna go over there and do that now. Look who I picked up. Found her in the wilderness. But electricity's not on at all, is it?
No, it's not cold in here, but we can't turn any lights on unless that switch. Yeah, why? So we wound up finding out that that house actually does have the electricity turned on. I guess just the light switches I was trying either don't work or the bulbs are out or something in that area. So we checked on everything we needed to over there. We turned the furnace up a little bit just to make sure that it stayed warm over there, but not like too warm because nobody's currently living in it. And now we're back home. We're gonna switch out into the car. We're currently in Trevor's truck, and we're going to go to Pulaski, which is a town not far from here, to watch Pulaski lights, or to look at the Pulaski lights. They do a really nice like light display every single year. It's just a really small town and they put it on like the whole town like lights up. You've seen it before, right? Mm-hmm. It's really fun and it's like a nice little holiday thing to do. So we're gonna go over there and check out the lights this year and see how everything is, and we'll take you guys along for this final little Christmas thing of the evening. So we enjoyed those lights and we just got home, and look at what we found. A cardboard on the ground with icing and candy beads. What was that? Was that our gingerbread house? Did you enjoy it? Was it tasty? Does that mean I get to tell Lexi and Dylan that you liked ours best? Or does that mean you liked ours worst? And so you just had to eat it, huh? Oh, you're submitting to me? Because you know you're in trouble? You ate our gingerbread house. Yeah. Yeah, what if I wanted to eat it? You didn't share. But that's going to be it for today's vlog. I know it was a bit of a shorter one probably, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like this shorter one, make sure to give it a big thumbs up so that way we know. Subscribe to us on YouTube if you haven't already, and follow us on Facebook. It'll all be linked in our description, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!